good, guys? I'm fucking here. A little bit later than I was hoping for today, but was busy with work, so still here. We made it. I mean, we're gonna breaking down the full card live right now. Probably gonna be here for like an hour and a half, so let's make the most of it. What's good, Justin McAmendment, bro? What's good? How you doing today, bro? Let me bring out the chat so I can see you guys. Let's go. What's good, Justin McAmendment, bro? How you doing today, bro? Did you go live today? I just got on the internet right now. Let's go, bro. Let's freaking go. We made it. What's good? What are you guys saying right now? Oh, man. I'm so freaking tired today. What's good, yo? I bet I missed Moneyline Monday last night too, bro. I was freaking busy with work and shit, so I'm only busy till Thursday. I'll be busy till Thursday, then I'll be back normal schedule. We'll be live for I think we got Cage Warriors, we got LFA Friday. We'll be doing a fight companion for all that stuff, you know. We'll be live for that UFC card on Saturday. So like always, you guys come hang out with me on Saturdays and Fridays. So let's talk about the card, man. We're gonna be going over the full card breakdown for Mexico City. I'm actually hyped to see how this one plays out, yo. Yo, what's good? What's good? Just McAmendment said, oh fuck yeah, my boy Pick'em going live. Of course, bro. I had to. I couldn't go 2 days off in a row, man. But I couldn't go live yesterday. I was trying to go live, but I was like too freaking tired. He said, let's freaking go. Like stream when you guys come. Let's freaking go, guys. What's up, Justin? How you doing today, brother? Yeah, we got MMA Post Daily in the house right now. Did you change your name, brother? Did you change your MPD MMA? I like that name, bro. Are you gonna be posting more content? That's fucking sick, bro. MPD. Your boy's fighting. Royval's fighting, bro. I'm kind of nervous for Brandon Moreno, bro. I mean, Royval's a freaking... This dude absolute brings the chaos, so I'm nervous for my boy Moreno. Like, Royval is not a walk in the park for anyone. I mean, I'll say that much right now. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. Marlon said that. Let's freaking go pick him. What's up, Rigo? How you doing today, bro? I was just watching a video before I got on the one with Anthony Smith one. That shit was fucking cracking me up, bro. Does Anthony Smith, does he really drink all the time and shit? Like, I didn't know that he drank all the time. That's crazy. That was a sick video, bro. Just Meg said I went live twice. You did, bro? Damn, I'm gonna have to catch it later, man. MPD said, you already know my boy Lacerda for the win. Lacerda, bro, like, he's like fucking 0-5 in the UFC. Like, is he gonna finally get a win in the UFC? Like, he was so close to finishing Vergara, right? Cesar Vergara, bro. He freaking had that man running around the freaking octagon the whole time. That shit was fucking funny, bro. I had to go back and watch some tape on him. That shit fucking had me fucking cracking, bro. Cause he had Cesar Vergara running around like fucking. Who's that girl that was running around? I can't remember her name right now. But you remember that when that girl ran away, almost out of the octagon? That shit was fucking hilarious. And Lacerda had him running, Cesar Vergara running out of the octagon almost. And somehow, like, Lacerda gassed out. That's the only thing. If he had better gas tank, I think he could probably be fucking champion, to be honest. That dude has legit skill set. Just the only thing is freaking... He's got no cardio, man. Like, he's got 2-minute cardio. And if he doesn't, like, get it done in the first 2 minutes, it's gonna be toast. But, that shit was fucking... It's always fun to watch Lacerda, man. I think that's why they're still keeping him around in the UFC. They haven't kicked him off yet. Yo, what's good? Rax Rich is in the house right now. He said, what's your thoughts on Naimov Silva? I think Naimov's gonna absolutely dominate him and beat the piss out of him. I'm worried about Naimov's cardio though, because he does kind of slow down after the first round. But I don't think this fight's gonna go past the second round. I think he's gonna finish this guy Silva, man. Silva's freaking horrible. He's a one-trick pony, by the way. I mean, he's got a good grappling, good ground and pound, but he's only got cardio for one round. MPD said, I can't wait for the start of shut up, Chavez. I mean, let's see what happens, bro. I don't think he's going to do it. I mean, like, he got submitted, I mean, in the first fight. This is a rematch here. I mean, because the referee called a little bit too early. But I'm a Lacerda fan. I mean, anyone that watches fights is a Lacerda fan. So, I honestly hope he gets it done. I mean, it'd be fun for him to stay in the UFC, on the UFC roster. I mean, but if he doesn't get it done here, this is a win or go home situation for Lacerda here. Raxer just said I put him another parlay play. Who are we talking about right now? I have a Chavez in a parlay, man. I think he's gonna get it done. I had him in a parlay last time too. I had under 1.5. I had him by submission. I mean, everything was looking clean. He had Lacerda in a guillotine choke at one point. Just couldn't. The referee just called a little bit too early, unfortunately. But it is what it is. But yo, let's talk about the fight. Let me do a poll, guys. We're gonna go over the full card breakdown, and then we'll talk as we go along. So Naimov is the first fight. Is this the prelim opener? Early prelim opener. That's crazy. They got Naimov this early on in the card because he's got some good wins in the UFC right now. So I mean, Naimov is a pretty decent favorite here, but I think he's gonna get it done. I'm just not that high on Silva, man. I bet on him his Dana White Contender Series fight, but that was over a guy that has an absolute can. I mean, he beat an absolute can on Dana White Contender Series. That dude had no freaking clue how to grapple. It was a kickboxer with no grappling skills at all. Yeah, 9 months should be able to get it done. I think he's gonna be better everywhere the fight goes. But what I will say is that he's gonna grab the fence a ton. He's gonna be cheating a ton. He was cheating a ton over Wood. I think it was Natalia Wood. Yeah. And as I told everyone not to parlay Natalia Wood last time too. People just didn't want to listen to me there. But yeah. Justin Max said MMA expert rated me. That's freaking sick, bro. I haven't been able to catch AJ stream in a bit. I'll try to make it next time. Rigo said, "Mama, we made it." Let's freaking go, Rigo, man. You always got some sick ass freaking videos, Miro. You making. Keep fucking putting that work. You're gonna hit 20K in no time, bro. I mean, we need to get fucking Rigo to 20K so we can see him doing a podcast with Bisping or freaking Anthony Smith. That'd be sick if him doing a podcast with Anthony Smith. That'd be freaking sick. Both you guys drinking together and shit. That'd be fucking lit. Moreno said, "Pick him. You didn't know that Anthony Smith is a functional alcoholic. Bro drinks every day." I had no clue, bro. Honestly, I had no freaking clue. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking. I had no clue that he drank every day, bro. I honestly thought he was just drinking like a social drinker. Last time I drank was like freaking New Year's, bro. New Year's Eve. I mean, that's the last time that I drank. It wasn't even like hard liquor. It was like freaking beers. But yeah, that's crazy that he drinks all the time, bro. Him, man. What's good, him, man? He said Chelsea Chandler. Yeah, it was her, right? It was Chelsea Chandler. Yeah, it was her. Her and fucking Cesar Vergara. Like, they're both almost fucking ran out of the fucking octagon. That shit was fucking hilarious. Lacerda, I mean, he should have finished him there. If he just had 2 minutes more cardio, cardio for 2 more minutes, I think he could have finished Cesar Vergara. Cesar Vergara's fighting Asul Mabayev now, right? In like a couple of weeks now, I think. I don't know which card he's fighting on. Maybe 299. I think it's 299 card. Or maybe 300 card. I think it's 299, right? Yeah, he's fighting on 299 card, if I'm not wrong. Asul Mabayev, and I think Asul Mabayev is absolutely gonna dominate that fight. But yeah, that's a tough fight for Cesar Vergara. But that dude is an absolute freaking dog. I can't believe Lacerda almost finished him there too. That shit was fucking crazy. Hibman said, yeah, it's Chelsea Chandler, yeah. Antoine said, yo, what's up, boys? Hope you all are good. Yo, what's good, Antoine, bro? Me and Antoine, we did a podcast with him and his boy. It was freaking sick, guys. But if you go check it out, MMA Aholics. If you go check it out, man. Sick podcast, and they're working their way to 200 subscribers. MPD said, Ortega's boxing underrated. It's also good. Enough to beat Yair. If he gasses out, Ortega will catch him, take him down, TKO him. Volkanovski was also catching Yair kicks and taking him down. Bro, Volkanovski's a way better fighter than Ortega, let's be honest. Ortega's not freaking good, man. I don't think Ortega's all that good. I never thought Ortega was fucking good. I'll be honest with you guys right now. I've never been that high on Ortega. I mean, he was getting beat up. He was getting pieced up on the feet. Even that last fight. I mean, this is a rematch here. This is a 5-round fight. I think Ortega's gonna have more than plenty of opportunities to catch him in this fight. I mean, I don't think Yair is like all that good either. I mean, he's pretty good. He's pretty tough. He's very tough. But his striking is legit. I mean, he's gonna be way better striker on the feet too. But the only way I see Ortega's winning this fight is if he goes in for like a flying armbar or like flying freaking triangle. Because he's really good with jiu-jitsu, so I'll say that much right now. But I don't see him getting it this done, bro. I think Yair's going to fucking dominate him. I don't know if he's going to finish him because Ortega's a freaking tough dude. Normally, people don't really finish Ortega out there. Even Volkanovski wasn't able to finish, even though Volkanovski was beating the piss out of him the whole time. But yeah, it's going to be a decent fight, bro. If he was active, I probably would have picked him here. But Ortega just barely. He hasn't fought in almost 2 years. Now he's coming off of surgery. I don't really like everything that's working for Ortega here. B Fatty, what's good, B Fatty? How you doing today, B Fatty? Hope you're fucking blessed, bro. B Fatty said AJ is getting too big for his britches. B Fatty said I'm Frigo's daddy. I'll whoop him coming off the couch after 13 beers. Yo, Choi B, what's good, Choi B? Said the best Bellator parlay like Ablin, Jackson, and Nemkov or McKee. Bro, I don't know. I just feel like McKee, like, he should win this fight, right? Like, I don't, like, Clay's a really good boxer. I mean, but Clay has no freaking takedown defense. Like, I bet a couple units on AOAM over Clay because I knew he was gonna take him down. So McKee better bring his freaking wrestling shoes on, and he can take him down. If he just takes him down, he can just hold him down for 3 rounds. It's a 5-round fight or is it a 3-round fight? I can't even remember. But yeah, I see McKee getting it done, but I like the value on Clay, man. I think if it stays on the feet, Clay has a good chance. I landed some good body shots and like some good hooks on the feet, but McKee should be able to keep the range and just kick away at him from the distance. And we know Clay isn't really going to be shooting takedowns. He's not really a guy that's going to take him down. Like, Sydney Outlaw was taking him down over and over. But I like Namankov. I like Jackson. I think they're both going to win. I think Cooper's just really showing up for paychecks now. I really didn't like what I've seen from Cooper last time. He looked freaking horrible out there. Missed weight like crazy. I should have just changed my pick when I saw him miss weight against Derek Brunson. And yeah, Derek Brunson just dominated him on the ground, bro. It's freaking crazy. Worst look for Cooper. But Cooper does have that crazy power. But I don't think he's knocking out Jackson. I like Namankov, Jackson. Al-Qurtani should definitely win too. That Indian guy that he's fighting is freaking horrible, bro. I watched some tape on him. That dude does not. I don't know how he ever made it to the fucking PFL, to be honest. Rigo sets up Justin. Yo, we got Mid-Card Minute in the house right now. What's good, Mid-Card Minute? MPD said it's hard not to gas out when you 10-7 a guy regardless of track star. Hate the guy, bro. Like, regardless is crazy talk, bro. And if so is Charez too, man. Charez is not an easy guy to finish out there. I mean, no one's ever knocked at Charez. He's fought some good guys. I mean, he almost finished Tatsuro Taira too. You guys remember that fight? He caught him in like a submission rear naked choke at one point. And he almost finished Tatsuro Taira. And Tatsuro Taira is way, way better level. I think Tatsuro Taira would absolutely just spark Lacerda in like the first minute. Submit him. And Charez had him in some deep, deep trouble. Charez is a tough freaking dude, man. That's all you really need. To beat a guy like Lacerda, that's all you really need. Toughness, cardio, and that's all you really need to beat a guy like Lacerda, man. Like, as long as you're tough and you're greedy, you're not gonna go out there and get finished easy, and you have good cardio. That's all you really need to beat Lacerda. That's why the line is so high. That's why he's a 4-1 favorite. I mean, I don't really agree with the line, but he's definitely gonna win, man. I had him in parlays before in the first fight. I mean, he was over 250, I think, minus 250. Now the line is even higher because they've seen how the fight was going. Even though Lacerda had some success in the first like 2 minutes, and it was like, that's it. I mean, he just freaking gassed out later. Moreno said Ilia versus the winner of Yair Ortega in Spain would do numbers with the Spanish crowd. Nah, bro. I want to see, like, I honestly want to see O'Malley fight freaking Ilia. I think that'd be a decent matchup. I know people are like, it's crazy that people are saying that O'Malley's hiding from freaking Marab, bro. Come on, no, like, don't fucking play around with that, man. That's fucking lies. Like, there's no way he's calling out fucking Ilia, who's the most dangerous guy. Like Ilia fight is way more dangerous for him than a fucking Marab fight. Like, Marab is not dangerous at all. Marab doesn't really have any finishing ability. It's crazy that people are saying that fucking he's hiding from Marab, bro. Like, O'Malley's not freaking hiding from Marab. I mean, they'll probably fight at some point. I mean, but like, him calling out fucking Ilia after what happened to freaking Volkanovski, bro. I mean, I don't want to see him freaking go out and fight Ilia, to be honest. But if he wants it, I mean, it would be fun. It would be a fun matchup. That would do numbers though. Him versus like O'Malley for the fucking champ versus champ would be crazy. But O'Malley's got a tough fight ahead of him here, 299. I mean, fucking Cheeto Ware is no freaking bum. But Cheeto Ware doesn't really have the finesse on the feet like O'Malley. Marlon said, I mean, but we'll probably see that matchup at some point too. We'll probably see Yair. If Yair goes out there, finishes Ortega, which I don't think he's gonna finish him, but Maybe late TKO or something, but Ortega's freaking tough, man. Ortega doesn't really go out there and get finished all the time, but let's see what happens, bro. That'd be a fun matchup, though. And Antoine said, yo, you all with everything going on social media, how do you all rate the UFC 300? I think it's a 9 out of 10 card, bro. I really do. I don't know. People can disagree with it if they want. I really like that matchup. I'm really freaking hyped. I'm glad it's not freaking Chandler versus Connor. I could give less of a fuck about Connor at this point. I mean, I'm glad it's someone like Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. That's actually a decent matchup. Now, I would have liked Jamal Hill to have more time to prepare for a fight like this. But it is what it is, you know. It's actually a decent matchup, man. I want to see how this one plays out. I'm glad Pereira is actually trying to defend his belt here. And I don't even know who I'm going to pick in that one. I'm leaning freaking Jamal Hill, but he's coming off of surgery right now. He's like talking about how it's too early for him right now coming back. But let's see what happens, bro. We're going to fucking find out what happens here. MPD said Naima was a clear pick against Wood. He's goated, bro. Wood doesn't deal well with explosive guys. Even Feely dropped. Bro, I'll say one thing right now. I agree with what you're saying right there. But Naima was like grabbing the fence, kicking him in the fucking cup. Like there's a lot of fouls in there too, and the referee didn't really call any of them. Also, like he got dropped, bro. I mean, I would almost finish them on 1.2. Like let's not forget that Wood is not a bum. But I told people not to parlay Wood too. I didn't parlay Wood myself. B Fatty said AJ is getting too big for his... Damn, I'm freaking so bad on chat again. Oh, I'm gonna go to live chat. I'll forget about this. Okay, so you guys are going Naimov. I think Naimov's gonna get it done too. The Big G in the house right now. What's good, Big G? How you doing today, brother? And Nate Brown said, "Why is it this not monetized? I want to do it, bro." The thing is, like, it's all. I appreciate you, like, wanting to donate and shit, but it's. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me, man. Thing is, like, I'm trying to get my fucking. I gotta get my new driver's license coming in the mail, and I didn't have my like. I had a picture of it. I didn't have my freaking ID. I lost it somewhere. So like, I gotta send like the YouTube thing, like my freaking identification and everything. They gotta like. Then they'll like monetize me again, cause you gotta like. Cause once you get to like $100 or $200, I think you gotta like. Make sure you gotta send your identification in. I never send my identification in, but I'll get the fucking donut thing back on soon. I'm waiting for the mail. My ID to come in the mail. But I appreciate that, Nate Brown, bro. I just appreciate you guys fucking being here. First of all, you guys don't always have to donate. The Big G said W Justin Mac. Let's freaking go, Big G. Yo, what's good, Justin Mac, bro? How you doing today, man? I'm gonna catch your fucking stream later. I didn't know that you're alive. I just fucking hopped on the internet right now. MMA Clips in the house right now. What's good, MMA Clips? What's good with you, brother? B Fatty said, Justin Mac did 5 hours booking before he bailed off for speeding tickets, and he was all bragging about it. Justin Mac, you're alive for 5 hours, bro? Holy shit. Nate Brown says, I'm so ready for Max to prove these motherfuckers wrong. He's too quick and too good at controlling distance to eat punches from Gatesy. Bro, I'm actually like, I was leaning Gatesy early on. I'm actually fucking like leaning fucking Max now because he's had more than enough time to prepare. I watched that, I remember Guru video that he did. He talked about how like Max Holloway knew about this fight happening from freaking months, like back in December. So he's had more than like enough time to prepare, more than enough time to fill into this 155 frame. But Gatesy's super dangerous, bro. Like, Gatesy's fucking super dangerous. But I don't think Max should be plus 180, though. But I agree with what you're saying, bro. I mean, Max can definitely... Max probably has better cardio, 5-round cardio. And better chin, I think, than Gatesy. But Gatesy has that power. So, let's see what happens, bro. I'm the Great said, what's good, pick him, J-Mac. I hope you're right. What's good, I'm the Great, bro. Good to see you here back. B Fatty said, nah, stay up. I'm just playing. Stormy said, let's freaking go. Yeah, I'm betting Yair and Moreno this weekend. Hope they win against these dudes they fought before. I think Moreno's definitely gonna win. Like, I'm confident in Yair too. But I did a parlay for this card, which is a Sharez, Naimov and Moreno. But I'm worried about Moreno, bro. I mean, Moreno's super tough and durable, like normally, but Royval just brings a crazy chaos, man. Like, that's the thing about Royval. He just, like, you never know what he's gonna fucking throw at you. He'll throw knees, kicks, head kicks. Like, he'll just very unorthodox. So, let's talk about the next fight now, guys, before we fucking ramble on too much about this first fight. We got Moreno taking on Dos Santos. Now, I'm personally not betting this fight. I'm going to stay far away from this one because even though I think Dos Santos should win, let me do the poll. Dos Santos looked really good, bro. But we've seen this many times before where guys making their debut look much better than they were expected to look. Then they come back at the next fight, just look horrible. Like, it just, I don't know. Moreno is a freaking tricky customer, though. Like, he's not really dangerous anywhere, so Moreno. Thing about Moreno is, like, I bet Tim Elliott against him, and Tim Elliott, like, he was eating some head kicks, bro. This guy Moreno will throw some freaking crazy stuff at you. This guy's not a bum. Like, I think Dos Santos, I don't really agree with him being 3-1 here. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, don't, like, Moreno, obviously, is not dangerous anywhere. Like, his takedown defense is horrible, so I get it why they're making Dos Santos a 3-1 here, but come on, like, are you guys parlaying him? Like, what are you guys doing with this line? I'm personally just gonna stay in. Like, this dude's only got 8 fights, only 21 years old, bro. Super freaking, only 23 years old, I mean. Super young, man, but, I see him getting it done. But, yeah, and it's an elevation, so you never know. What if he gasses out or something? He just went into Mexico, like, a week ago. Like, not even a week ago. Like, a couple of days ago, I mean. The shoot box fighter just came into Mexico, I mean, like, a couple of days ago, so. Moreno's been training over there elevation, so you never know what's going to happen with these guys. And this is not tested enough, in my opinion. Even though, like, fighting Manel Cap, and he almost rocked Manel Cap a couple of times, but I don't know, bro. I'm picking Dos Santos because I think he's got more power on the feet, much better technically striker, better takedowns. Has better, higher finishing ability. I don't think he's gonna finish Moreno though. Moreno's very tough and durable, very gritty. But let's see what happens. Moreno can definitely win this matchup if he just survives the first round and turns it up with the volume. Keeps the fight on the feet and doesn't get taken down second, third round. He can definitely win this matchup 29-28. But I think Dos Santos would be able to get it done. But not betting this fight. Big G said, how'd you do on your picks last week? And we did pretty phenomenal, bro. We did freaking awesome last week. Stormy said again. Stormy said, let's freaking go. What's good, Stormy, bro? Good to see you here, Stormy. OG of the channel, bro. I appreciate you as always. Coming and hanging with us. Stormy said, let's freaking go, boys. Yeah, I'm betting a year Moreno this weekend. Yeah, I think that's a decent bet there, bro. Are you parlaying them, or are you just like, what do you call, straight up money line betting them? It's a decent parlay there. I actually like that parlay, Moreno year. The Big D said, Pick'em has goated work ethic, bro. Like, I try to fucking be as consistent as I can. But I work a job too, so like it fucking gets tough sometimes. Nate Brown said, I made bank off the All-Star game riding with East, so I'm trying to get back a little something. I appreciate that, Nate Brown, bro. But we'll get the donut thing working back soon enough. I appreciate that though, Nate Brown. I'm glad you're fucking making bank. Nate Brown said, bro, I've been saying it before, Guru. Yeah, you're right, bro. You've been saying this forever, like, too. And you had a good pick, bro. I mean, fucking Hernandez. I don't know why I just fucking... even though I knew, like, Kopylov didn't really beat anyone. Like, I was like, I knew that in the back of my head. But I was like, I gotta pick some underdogs. Like, so I was like, Kopylov might be a good underdog. And he looked pretty decent out there. I mean, Kopylov was fucking defended 8 takedowns. I wasn't expecting him to defend 8 takedowns. But I knew, like, there's more takedowns coming. Like, this guy Fluffy, bro, just never fucking stops shooting takedowns. It's like a Marab at 185 with finishing ability. So that was a really good pick there, bro. I think the submission prop was like plus 150 or on Fluffy Hernandez. I should have played the KO prop on. I mean, not the KO prop, the submission prop on Fluffy Hernandez. So that was a really good, decent call there, Nate Brown. M. Eclipse said, what up, Pick'em? Just got out of class. Bro, where do you live, M. Eclipse, bro? Which country do you fucking live in? Where I'm at right now, it's like 11 o'clock right now. That's sick that you're in school right now and you're watching, catching up with the stream. I appreciate you, bro, tuning in. Luis said, Dos Santos parlay piece. Personally, bro, I'm not gonna parlay him. The line is way too wide. If I got him at like minus 200, I think I would have parlayed him. Minus like over 3-1 now. Like, it's getting fucking crazy for him. Like, if this wasn't an elevation, maybe I would have parlayed him personally. Like, I'm not. It's too young, bro. Like, I've lost money betting on these young guys in the past. Like, he's only got one fight in the UFC, and that was on short notice. So I'm probably expecting him to look a lot better than he did against Manel Cap. So if he looks a lot better than he did in that last fight, he should be able to finish a guy like Moreno. But personally, I wouldn't parlay him. But if you guys think he's gonna, I'm medium confident that he's gonna get this done, because I don't think Moreno doesn't really have any dangerous factor. It doesn't really have any finishing ability. He's got cardio though. He's really tough and gritty. I mean, really good volume on the feet. He throws a ton of fucking volume out there, even though it doesn't have much pop on his shots. So, but he can definitely pile up the volume on you and just keep you fucking working the whole time. He's very scrambly too. He's really hard to control on the ground too. Like, you're not really gonna control Altamirano on the ground either. So that's why, like, I'm not really gonna parlay him personally. I'm not really playing anything on this fight. I was thinking about the over 2.5 rounds, but I don't know, man. Dos Santos has really good striking, really good pop on his shots too. He can definitely drop Altamirano and then knock him out or something, but I don't know. I don't know about this one, to be honest, but I'm picking Dos Santos because I was really impressed with his last fight. I was lucky enough that I had the point spread on Manel Cap in a parlay, so I was fine. Grammy said, "What up? What is up? Pick him. What's good, Grammy, bro? How you doing today, Grammy?" Grammy said, "In clips, I think a lot of under 2.5 will be good bets." Yeah, some of these guys are probably gonna gas out. I think that Naima first fight, Naima versus Silva is probably gonna go under 2.5 rounds. Yeah, I like that fight to go under 2.5 rounds. It's only like minus 160. Nate Brown said, Muay Thai guys don't get caught with head kicks, just saying. Yeah, that's true, yeah. He's got a really good guard up too. He's a really good high guard. So he should be able to stay safe and just piece up Altamirano on the feet. Mix in some takedowns and likely gonna be decision. I think I'll be decision. B Fatty said, what up, Tuan? I bet I could piece you up on the feet. Damn, B Fatty's trying to get smoke people out here. Yo, what's good, MMA Jacko, bro? He said, bro, is that MMA Spartacus, bro? Did you change your channel name? Or am I tripping right now? Yeah, you changed your channel name, right? What happened with the Spartacus MMA? You changed it to Jacko. I thought I was tripping for a second. I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, am I fucking seeing something wrong here? But yo, what happened with the last name? You don't like your Spartacus MMA name? Yo, let's freaking go, guys. Alright, so let's talk about so I got Dos Santos here, likely decision. I think Altamirano is very tough and durable. Not really playing anything in this fight. Yo, Jay Daller Play. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, bro. I appreciate you subscribing. My family, what's good, my family? He said, bro, I was just thinking about you and your live. It's fucking crazy, bro, isn't it? You're just thinking about me and you're fucking, I'm already live. Of course, bro. I mean, when you think about me, I'll fucking be live every time. That's crazy. I appreciate you coming and hanging with us and my family. And Nate Brown said, Ellen versus Fluffy. Rematch would be ridiculously good fight now. Yeah, that'd be a really good fight. I didn't know they fought in the past, bro. That's crazy. I had no clue they fought in the past. And B Fatty said, my family. What's good? What's going on, B Fatty, bro? Why are you beefing with everyone in the chat? Yo, what's good, Gino Gray? What's good? What's going on with you, brother? You said Santos looking like a parlay piece. Personally, bro, like, the line is way too wide. I mean, like, maybe KO or decision, like, prop, maybe the double chance on DraftKings, you can find that KO and decision prop. That's probably going to be, like, minus 250 too. Like, I don't know. Like, personally, like, I think he's going to win this fight, but I'm not parlaying him. Altamirano doesn't really present a lot of dangerous factors, so we don't have to worry about, like, Dos Santos getting knocked out. He's got a really solid chin. Throws a ton of volume too. He's a much better strike on the feet, so he should be able to get it done. I guess it's a good parlay piece. I'll say that. I mean, medium to high confidence. I think he's gonna get it done. Choi B said his Haragui price justifiable. If her takedown defense holds up, which I think is gonna hold up, I think she's justifiable. Her strike is way levels ahead of this girl, Sam Hughes. All right, let's talk about the next fight now. Let me do the poll for the next one, guys. So you guys, chat's picking Dos Santos at 85%. Yeah, I think that DeSantis should be able to get it done. Should be a good parlay piece. I'm personally not parlaying him at these odds. I mean, if it was minus 200, I mean, I would parlay him at minus 200, but minus 300 for a guy who's 23 years old with less than like 8 fights, only got 8 fights. So personally, I'm gonna see how he looks in this fight. He probably should be looking a lot better because he's at a full camp for this fight, if I'm not wrong. Alright guys, let's talk about the next fight now. We got Luis Rodriguez taking on Denise Bondar. Now, let's talk about, let me do the poll for this one. So, Rodriguez taking on Bondar. Now, I've been calling Bondar a fraud for the longest times, but I'll say this much, like, Bondar, actually pretty decent fighter. I mean, he throws really good volume on the feet too. But like he's fought some tough guys. I mean, like took on that's not a tough guy. But Malcolm Gordon's striking is underrated, and like he came in as a 3-1 in that one. It was getting pieced up, got dropped to his knees. I don't know what's going on with Denise Bondar. Like I've been calling him a fraud the whole week, and I think he might be a fraud. But he's got a decent win in the amateurs. I mean, he beat Steve Ursay. Yeah, he beat up Steve Ursay in the amateurs and back in 2019. So. I don't know what's going on with this guy, bro. Like, I bet him, I parlayed him. I think I bet his inside the distance prop against Malcolm Gordon. And he's getting pieced up the whole time and then broke his fucking arm. Like, Malcolm Gordon broke his arm, took him down and shit. And Malcolm, you shouldn't be getting taken down by Malcolm Gordon. Like, Malcolm Gordon has horrible jiu-jitsu. Then Carlos Hernandez, like, he got those elbows that he took to the head was nasty, bro. Like, I can't believe the referee didn't stop the fight. Like, he stopped the fight eventually, like, in the last seconds. And then they called it a technical decision because I think it was like a headbutt before he slammed him to the ground. I don't know what's going on with Denise Bondar, man. I really don't know. I think something's off about this guy, man. Like, he's got really good win. I mean, he beat up Steve Ursay back in 2019, so Steve Ursay is a decent fighter, too, like. Luis Rodriguez, like, I watched tape on this guy, and he just kind of, like, very planty, like, doesn't really move a ton, like, doesn't really have side-to-side movement. I don't know about Luis Rodriguez, man. I think he's going to get it done, but he's making his debut here. And I think the odds have flipped now, right? Didn't the odds flip now, like, too? Luis Rodriguez is, like, the favorite now, which is crazy, I mean. Luis Rodriguez is minus 120 now, wow. He opened up at plus 164, and I mean, I picked him at plus 100, and now minus 120. Now the odds have flipped. Crazy. I mean, I think people are low on Denise Bondar because of his last 2 fights. I mean, like, I'll say one thing about Rodriguez though. He's got really good power. He's got good power. A good chin on him too. Good cardio. His takedown defense is kind of bad, but he's going to be attacking submissions even when he gets taken down. Even when he gets taken down, he gets controlled on the ground, looks for submissions. He's kind of a jiu-jitsu nerd on the ground, so doesn't really work his way back up to his feet. Nate Brown said 26 in the chat. We need memberships. Yo, I'll get that going at some point, bro. But yo, we got 26 people in here. I fucking appreciate you guys all coming and hanging with us. Let's freaking go. My family said Bondar is a fraud. Pick him, yeah. I've been calling him a fraud, bro, but he might well go out there and fucking beat up my boy fucking Luis Rodriguez here. Like, I'm not that high on either one of these guys. I just think that Luis Rodriguez is not a fraud. That's the only reason I'm picking him here. I think that dude is legit. I mean, even his loss that he took, like couple on Dana White Contender Series, I think he took a loss on Dana White Contender Series. Was that? Yeah, it was a Contender Series against Jerome Rivera. That fight could have gone his way too. I can't believe they gave that to Jerome Rivera. And since then, I mean, he's been getting it done since then. But, just very plotty, though. Like, he doesn't really, like, it's not really light on his feet. Doesn't throw a ton of volume out there either. Like, not that Denise Bondar throws a ton of volume out there either. Like, both these guys are very low-level fighters. But I actually think that Luis Rodriguez is tough. He's gritty, more hungry. And I think he might be able to beat up Denise Bondar. But if you got plus money on Luis Rodriguez, I think there's a good chance, but good value. But now at minus 120, I would just tell you guys to stay away at this point. Don't bet him at minus 120. He's making his debut here. And at least Denise Bondar has been fighting UFC competition, even though he's been getting sparked in those fights. Clip said Rodriguez fought a lot of cans, though I'm not touching this one. Yeah, I wouldn't really say cans. I mean, but he's been fighting at Lux. So Lux is a solid promotion. I mean, like, but yeah. The thing about Denise Bonder, he's fought a lot of cans too. If you look at it, other than like Steve Ursa in his amateurs and amateurs, that's the only good guy that he's fought. Other than that, I mean, he's fought everyone that's a can. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 9 and 16 guys. I mean, he's lost to people that are like 26 and 14. Like, this other loss that he had was a pretty decent guy at 39 and 9, but hasn't really fought anywhere. Guy who's 2 and 3. Like, just both these guys have fought absolute cans. But I think Rodriguez is tougher than him, grittier than him. Better. I don't know about if he has better cardio. Denise Bonder has probably better striking, like point striking, like point fighter. He's probably gonna be winning minutes until he gets caught in a submission, like, or like knocked out at some point. I think Bonder will be winning minutes. I think that the reason that books opened Denise Bonder as a favorite was for a good reason. But I think he might be winning minutes until it's gonna be the same fight like Pratis versus Giles. I think it's probably gonna be winning minutes until he gets knocked out at some point, because Rodriguez just walks forward the whole time and just presses the action the whole time. Like, this guy Rodriguez is gonna keep you on the back foot. He's not gonna be taking a back step. At plus money, if you can still find plus money on Rodriguez. I think it's a decent play at plus money, but now like if you miss your chance on Rodriguez at plus money, I think you should just take a pass in this fight, because who knows what's gonna happen in this one. I wouldn't really touch Rodriguez at minus 120. I think now the value is in Denise Bonder at this point. At least he's been fighting in the UFC competition. He's got a good win over Steve Ursa, which looks pretty decent for him. Even though that was in the amateurs. The amateurs are 30-minute rounds, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Nate Brown said at minus money. I don't know if I'll take him, but Bonder at elevation is questionable. Yeah, both these got like, I think Rodriguez has decent cardio, but doesn't really throw a ton of volume out there. So he should get it done. If it's a close fight, I think they're gonna give it to Rodriguez in Mexico. And he lives close to where he's gonna be fighting too, I think. Grammy said straight money line bet over a year. I'm Eclipse. I have Naima, Chavez, and Moreno parlay. Yeah, that's the parlay that I like, man. That's the parlay that I gave out in the best bets. Alright, guys, you guys are 50-50 on this one. I can't blame you guys, because this fight could go either way, to be honest. But I think like Rodriguez is tougher, has more finishing ability, higher chance to finish the fight. Bonder, like, even the fights that he's fought, I mean, he submitted a guy 18 and 12, like 1-0 guy, like. I don't know. I don't think Bonder's all that good. There's a lot of hype coming in on him when he came into the UFC against Malcolm Gordon. He was minus 350 in that fight too. Crazy. And he's getting pieced up by Malcolm Gordon on the feet. I mean, Malcolm Gordon does have good striking, to be fair, but I don't think that he's gonna beat this Rodriguez guy. But I'm not that confident in this one. This is like a low confidence pick here in Rodriguez. But I just haven't liked what I've seen from Denise Bonder. He took some nasty ground and pound from Carlos Hernandez. Go watch that fight. I mean, he took some some of the nastiest elbows I've ever seen. The referee just didn't want to stop the fight for some reason. The referee was trying to get fucking Denise Bonder killed out there. Like, you guys remember that fight? Like, freaking, he got slammed on his head. And those elbows from Carlos Hernandez were so nasty. I mean, like, they called it a technical decision because I think before he got slammed on his fucking face, like he got headbutted in the headbutt or something. Like, I don't know what the hell exactly it was, but I think it was a headbutt. So that's what they called their technical decision. But yeah, I mean, he still took a lot of damage in that fight, right? So you never know how he's gonna come back now. He was supposed to fight the other guy. Who was he fight? The guy that fought Joshua Van. He was supposed to fight Felipe Bunes, yeah. And I was picking Felipe Bunes with confidence in that one because I think Felipe Bunes had better game. But Felipe Bunes is like way older too now, like has 1 round cardio. But Felipe Bunes was looking pretty decent over Joshua Van in that fight. I think Bunes would have beat him though. But yeah, this is probably gonna be a good fight, fun matchup. But I like Luis Rodriguez here to get it done. Alright, guys, let's talk about the next one now. My family said apparently Mexico City is elevation, so a lot of them might gas off fast. We need some Someone like Marab, like Machine, Marab the Machine. Yeah, yeah. This elevation is way higher than the Which city was it? I can't remember which city that was an elevation. Yeah, it's not coming to me right now, but I think we were in elevation last year a couple of times. Remy said, for the line, some of these guys are at. I'll wait and lay down some live bets. Yeah, I think live betting is probably the better option for this fight. See how the fight plays out. When you see the other guy gassing, you can probably just hammer the other way. My family said your channel has over 105k views. Good job, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate the feedback from you. You're working our way up, man. We've been fucking putting in the work. Emma Clips and Naimov can gas out, but I think Airsola can also gas out, and I trust Naimov technique more. I think Naimov has better cardio than Airsola, to be honest. I mean, like, the reason I hate Airsola so much is because he got submitted by TJ Brown, who's a known gasser himself. Like, in the third round too, not even like first or second round. Like, TJ Brown has a horrible gas tank, and he got submitted in the freaking third round for TJ Brown. Like, you can't make this shit up. Like, all these guys gas out a ton. But I think Naima was like more gritty, tougher, and better technically. So I like Naima there to get it done. Let's talk about the Jiu-Jitsu nerd now. So Claudia Puelles coming back after that freaking embarrassing performance against Dan Hooker. Did you guys see that video of clip of Dan Hooker smiling when Volkanov's getting knocked out? Like, what the hell was that? Was that a nervous laugh, or what the fuck is going on with that? That was crazy. Yo, what's good, Sleuth, bro? Good to see your Sleuth, man. Freaking go. Let's freaking go, Sleuth. Sleuth said Pick'em's most hated fighters. I hate Jiu-Jitsu nerds, and I hate Denise Bonder, and I hate Holly Holm. Like, there's a couple of fighters on my hating. I don't hate them, like, personally. Like, I just don't like seeing them fight. Alright, let's talk about the next one, guys. We got Claudia Puelles taking on GM. No, I didn't put GM in my best bets, so I don't know, like, cause Puelles is pretty decent jiu-jitsu game. I mean, he's a dangerous guy. If this fight hits the ground, I mean, we've seen first GM shooting takedowns now. He's a kickboxer, so I don't really want him shooting takedowns here. But he's been mixing in takedowns now. I mean, he lost to Terrence McKinney. I mean, not Terrence Mitchell. He lost to Terrence McKinney. Got taken down and submitted right away. Like, but I don't think he was really expecting Terrence McKinney to shoot takedowns on him. But yeah, since he came back, took some time off, and came back and had a really good performance over Michael Figlak. He was an underdog in that one, by the way, and he looked pretty much dominated the fight. Even when he got taken down, he was able to survive, work his way back up to his feet. So I like what I've seen from first GM. But I kind of do respect Claudio Puelles, even though I call him Jiu-Jitsu nerd. He's a Jiu-Jitsu nerd. I mean, he was looking pretty decent before that fight, his last fight over Dan Hooker. But Dan Hooker's a freaking tough vet, man, at 155. So there's no shame losing to Dan Hooker there. Yeah, you can't be freaking butt scooping your way on the ground and shit. Like, you gotta shoot takedowns, dude. And he just kind of gave up in that one. He was like, okay, I'm done. Let me just fucking get out of here. My family started to pick him like during his last performance. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't, bro? The camera angles were crazy in that one, right? And everyone fucking enjoyed that fight. Gino said, really thinking of taking Puelles. GM has been submitted 3 times by lesser men. Has he really been submitted 3 times? Yeah, he's been submitted 3 times, but I mean, that was early on. I mean, then he got submitted by Terrence McKinney, but I think he's working on his game right now. But I just don't like Puelles takedowns. I mean, he's only gonna need 1 takedown to lock in a submission though, because the submission is really legit. I'm really personally not betting first GM here, but I get why he's a 2-1 here, because I think he's a much better striker on the feet, and every fight starts on the feet. Even when he gets taken on, I think he can survive. I think he's been putting in the work on the ground. But yeah, Puelles is much better on the ground, way better, levels ahead. I just don't trust Puelles like to get the fight to the ground. I mean, he's gonna be pulling guard and shit. I think the GM's gonna be just keeping it on the feet, piecing him up on the feet. I think GM can knock him out eventually too. I know he hasn't really knocked out anyone, but I think he can get a 3rd round knockout if he doesn't get submitted early. And Clip said I had Dern by submission, so I didn't like it. She almost got a submission. I mean, she just like you can't. I stopped betting Dern after that Andrade fight. She looked horrible in that fight, and she almost got finished. I wanted the referee to stop the fight in the second round because that's what I picked her by. I picked Limos by second round knockout, and she was like covering up like this at one point. Like it almost looked like fucking Dern was done. But credit to Dern, man. She's freaking tough and gritty. Dern's super tough and gritty, so like she hung in there. I mean, she's a freaking tough girl. Yeah, I know what you guys mean though. Like, fucking those angles were crazy. I know everyone was fucking having a blast time watching those fucking angles. I mean, Dern's freaking hot though. I'll say that much. Alright, guys. So Puelles, like obviously, like if you guys like anything in Puelles, I would look at the finish only for Puelles. What's the finish only for Puelles? I'm curious now. It should be on BetOnline. I don't know if the props dropped yet or submission for Puelles. Because if there's a finish in this fight, even though I think GM might be able to get a late TKO, but I don't think he's going to get a TKO. I think he's just going to win a decision if he wins this fight. I actually think that finish only for Puelles is probably a decent look here, but I doubt they'll give us plus money on it. I haven't taken a look what it is now. Let me take a look. I don't even know. Are the props out right now? GM. No, they haven't dropped the props for this fight yet. The over 2.5 is minus 155. I wouldn't really touch the over 2.5. I would look the finish only. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Finish only. Like if there's a finish in this fight, you're likely gonna get plus money on the finish only here. I think that's a decent look there. Finish only for Claudio Puelles. But I got GM, man. I think he's gonna keep it on the feet. He's really worked on that part of his game. But Puelles is very dangerous, so he only needs one takedown to get a submission too. So that's why I'm not really betting this fight. I didn't really include first GM in my best bets because I do respect Puelles' game. He's very dangerous. He can go for knee bars, arm bars. Like he's got a lot of different tools on the ground. So and it doesn't really have the best takedowns. Like he's like Dern, basically like Mackenzie Dern on the ground. But I can't blame you guys if you guys are taking Puelles here, the underdog. But I think GM will get it done. He's much better. He's a kickboxer, and he's been working on the grappling. He's been putting in the work. All right, guys, let's talk about the next one now. So next fight is Charez versus Charez taking on Lacerda. I'm pretty confident that Charez is gonna win this fight. I mean, the line is way too crazy. I'll say that much. Last time that I bet Charez was it was like minus 200, minus 225. I mean that first fight. I mean they're running it back here, so this is a rematch here, and they're running it back because the first fight he had Lacerda was looking decent out there in the first like 2 minutes. He mixed in the takedown too. Eventually, like Charez was able to catch him in a submission. Had him in a standing guillotine choke at one point. The referee, Mike fucking Lonely, fucking stopped it too early. Ty Lonely, I know fucking, what's his name? Jacob fucking from We Want Picks calls him Mike Ty Lonely or whatever his fucking name is. That dude is freaking horrible, man. They need to fucking kick him off the referee. They need to stop him from refereeing. Latrell, what's good, Latrell, bro? Good to see you, Latrell. He said, hello, B Fatty, aka Pibbs. Is that Mr. Pibbs? I had a fucking sneaky feeling that might be Mr. Pibbs. Claustrum, so what's good, Claustrum, bro? What's good with you, brother? He said, what's your favorite fight on this card? My favorite fight on this card is going to be Manuel Torres versus Chris Duncan, because that's going to be a crazy freaking fight. For as long as it lasts, it's going to be crazy. And I've done a complete 180 on that fight. My family said, bro, men been lying for centuries for some good. My family said, me too. I lost a big parlay on that submission pick, bro. She thought she won too. So yeah, she raised her hands up, right? That was crazy. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no way she thinks he won the fight. I mean, even the live odds were crazy. I mean, Mackenzie Dern was minus 200 at one point in the third round. I don't know who was thinking that she was winning the fight. Because he was not winning that fight. I was shocked. I mean, I was like, couldn't fucking believe this. He's minus 200 on the live odds. Like, I was like, no way. I was like, are they going to fucking rob Amanda Lemos? I mean, like, no way they can rob her. Like, Dern hasn't really done any damage. I mean, if she was landing damage on the ground, I could see them giving it to Dern, like, but she wasn't really landing any damage on the ground. Like, she's just holding on to positions on the ground, going for like stupid submissions, which weren't really there. Gino said that they're really thinking of taking Puelles. Yeah, GM has been submitted 3 times. I would look at the finish only prop. If it goes the distance, which I don't think Puelles is gonna win a decision. I think you're gonna get your money back. If Puelles finishes GM, you're gonna make money. That's gonna be plus money, I think. Finish only for Puelles. Latro said, pick 'em. How often girls ask for your Instagram? Like, what do you mean? Like when girls ask for my Instagram? I don't really talk to girls on Instagram, bro. And Twin said, same fire. B Fatty said, Latro, Spencer, all me who won. I don't live with my mommy. I'm a real man. Unlike, what's going on, Mr. Pibbs, bro? Why are you beefing with Latro here? Mr. Pibbs always bringing the fucking heat. And McClip said, I rewatched Tyra versus Chavez fight. I honestly thought Chavez could have won. I thought he was doing more damage on the feet. Tyra wasn't doing much damage ground and pound and with the takedowns. Like, I talk to girls on fucking Snapchat, bro. I don't really talk to a ton of people on Instagram. I know most people, that's how they're fucking hit up chicks on Instagram and shit, but I might use this fucking Instagram to fucking like follow MMA and like what's going on in MMA, like fight news and everything like that. I don't really use fucking Instagram for stuff like that. Like, when I'm out, I just give my fucking number, bro. Like, but normally, like, you gotta fucking go ask girls their number. Like, it's not, the girls hardly ever fucking ask my number. Like, I'll be honest with you guys right now. Like, I don't think a lot of girls will go out there and ask for your fucking number. You gotta be the one to do it. Like, even when they're into you, you still gotta, like, they still expect you to fucking go ask their number. Or ask their fucking Instagram or Snapchat, whatever. Normally, like, hardly anyone, like, if you're fucking 6 feet tall, like 6'2", 6'3", or you're fucking absolute, like, maybe then girls will come up to you and fucking ask for your number and shit. Like, normally you gotta be the one. Even then, like, most girls expect you to fucking be the one to do it. Like, the girls don't really ask for numbers. I mean, unless, like, you're out there, like, at nighttime, midnight, just chilling with people and shit. Like, then maybe, like, but normally, like, out here in fucking Canada and shit, like, no, you gotta be the one to go up to girls and fucking ask them their number and shit. B Fatty said he already asked the question like 3 times. The tism is. Come on, Mr. Piz, man, be fucking respectful in the chat. The troll can ask as many times as he wants. Slew said that's true. The troll. Slew said Vegas trolling. When I talk about the fact that Guru having severe autism, the acoustic army comes at me. What do you mean by that, Mr. Piz? Why does Guru have autism? I don't get it. M. the Great said be fatty's Pibbs. I think it's probably him. He's got too many freaking ALTs. I can't even remember at this point. I can't even keep up with the fucking ALT accounts. Literal said at least twice a week they ask for, you're a fucking absolute Chad if girls are coming up to you and ask you for your number and shit. Normally, like, here in Canada, the way the fucking culture is, you gotta be the one to go up to girls and shit asking for their number. But I don't really like fucking chase around girls like that and shit. Like, if your energy is gonna match, like, you'll just like automatically know that to give you number. Like, I don't want to go up to like girls that, like, I don't think I have a fucking chance with and then ask for the number and just fucking look like a fucking idiot out there. Like, I don't really like do that shit. But if I feel like I got a chance with a girl, like, I'll fucking ask their number and like then, you know, like, you're more likely gonna fucking get their number and shit. But like, I'm not gonna fucking make a fool out of myself for going up to girls that are like have way too fucking high standards and shit. My family said, pick 'em dropping facts. Girls don't ask your number. If they're into you, they still won't ask your number. But they make it look easy. Yeah, they just like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they just, it's pretty, you find out when they're into you and shit. Anton said, also good cologne and body spray is a good icebreaker too, bro. They'll compliment you and then boom. Yeah, Antoine, like, I don't wear a lot of fucking perfume and shit. Like, I'm like allergic, bro. I fucking start sneezing and shit when I'm wearing perfume. The only thing I wear is fucking deodorant. That's basically what I wear. I don't wear perfume and shit. Like I get sick when I fucking wear perfume. But the girls' perfume, like their perfume, is normally like I don't get sick with it when like their perfumes are like much better, like on the like much better. Like I don't know how to fucking explain it, but like it's like not hard on your fucking nose. Like men's perfume is like crazy, bro. It's too freaking like I don't know. It's too strong. I think like normally the perfume that I have at home is like too freaking strong. All right, guys, let's talk about the next fight now. Shared's gonna get a submission off, I think, in the first round. All you really need to have to beat a guy like Lacerda is toughness, gritty. You gotta be fucking gritty out there. And that's all you really need to beat a guy like Lacerda. You gotta have cardio. As long as you have good cardio, as long as you're tough, you're not getting knocked out, you don't have a bad chin. That's all you really need to beat Lacerda. I mean, Lacerda is dangerous though in the first round. You can definitely land a head kick or something, but I don't think he's knocking unless Shared has never been knocked out. And Shared has fought some good guys. I mean, he fought a Carpenter. I think Carpenter beat him by decision. Aguilar was the only one I think Aguilar was submitted him at the like in the 5th round, like the last couple of seconds. And he went 5 rounds with Aguilar. So like Aguilar is a tough freaking dude, man. Aguilar has like T-Rex arms, but yeah, Aguilar is a tough dude though. All right, guys, let's talk about the next one now. Let's freaking next fucking fight. Who's the next one? Next matchup. Next matchup is Aguilar versus Mendoza. Now this is a fight I might pick flip on. I want to see how they look at the weigh-ins. I mean, I want to see how fucking small Aguilar looks. But normally, like he's small against almost every single guy that he's fighting. Like I haven't liked what I've seen from Mendoza too. Mendoza, like I don't know what the fuck was going on in his last fight. Like my boy fucking Nate Maness absolutely beat the fucking brakes out of him. Yeah, I might do an interview with fucking Nate Maness someday. Let me know if you guys think I should do an interview with him. He's like one of the fucking fighters that follows me back on Instagram. It's crazy. I think the other one is like Pacheco, and like I might fucking do an interview with Nate Maness one of these days. Yeah, now that Nate Maness is fighting at 125, he's fighting someone else now, right? I can't remember who's fighting now, but Nate Maness has a fight booked now. But yeah, I don't know what was going on with Mendoza, bro. Like he just like fucking going for leg locks and shit, like just like it's like he almost wanted to get knocked out in that fight. Like it was crazy, weird, very fucking weird. But the thing I'll say about Nate Maness is like 5'11" at fucking 125. Nate Maness is like was fighting Umar Nurmagomedov, went to distance with Umar, so like Nate Maness is no freaking bum. And he went to distance with Nate Maness, right? So like I mean Nate Maness went to distance with Umar, I mean like so losing to a guy like Nate Maness like who's moved down from 135, so that's you can't really hold too much against him there. And then he had a really good fight with Javid Basrad. Had some good moments in that fight. Was defending most of the takedowns, I mean, but thing about Mendoza is his cardio is horrible, and like he's got really dangerous. His striking is legit. I mean, he's gonna be the better striker, I think. I don't know if he has more power. I think he's got more power than Aguilar. I know Aguilar knocked out. I bet on Aguilar in that fight. I mean, like there's a couple of people that were on Shannon Ross in that one. I remember some people weren't sold on Aguilar in that fight, like, but I can't believe fucking Aguilar was only minus 145 in that one. I should have max bet that one. That was probably the easiest money I've ever fucking made betting on MMA my whole fucking life. He knocked out Shannon Ross with the one punch, like overhand right. It was absolutely fucking crazy. But yeah, Aguilar, man, he's good, really good grappler, really good submission. He's got the nastiest guillotine choke, even for a guy with fucking 62-inch reach. His guillotine choke is absolutely nasty. So Aguilar can definitely win this matchup. Like I might pick flip to Aguilar. I want to see how small he looks at the weigh-ins. And if there's not much of a difference at the weigh-ins, I might fucking just pick flip to Aguilar. But I'm leaning Mendoza's way, but I'm not betting this fight. I might pick flip on Aguilar, to be honest, because I think he's more tough, gritty. Better cardio. I think he's got better cardio than Mendoza. Mendoza's gonna be much bigger than him though. more power. I think he's got more power on the feet, better striking, better Muay Thai striking. I mean, but his cardio is like horrible too. Mendoza's cardio is horrible, and his fight IQ is horrible too. Like he's the type of guy to go out there like fucking look for leg locks and shit over fucking 8 minutes and get his head pounded into the fucking ground. So honestly, like I might fucking pick Slip on Aguilar to Aguilar in this one. I've been thinking about it. So, but right now I'm leaning Mendoza's way because the reach, and he's got like almost fucking 12-inch reach here, like 10-inch reach. But he's taller, way bigger than him too. But let's see how they look at the scales, and I'm gonna do a final picks video for this card after the weigh-ins and see how they look. But Aguilar is like, he's gone 5 rounds before, so his cardio shouldn't be a problem, and he's fighting in Mexico. He's from Mexico, so he trains out of there, so shouldn't really be a problem for him. But yeah, he got submitted by Tatsuro Taira, but that's the Tatsuro Taira, is what it is. But yeah, this fight could go either way. I don't know if I'll bet this fight. Aguilar at plus money, honestly, not a bad look. If you're betting this fight, I would just take Aguilar plus money there. But yeah, I might pick flip to Aguilar. I've been thinking about it, cause I just haven't liked what I've seen from Mendoza, man. Like he looked really decent out there on Dana White Contender Series, but that dude freaking had no clue what he was doing out there. Azim, he knocked him out like in the first 2 minutes. But yeah, Aguilar, man, good grappling, 2 good takedowns, good cardio, way tougher than Mendoza, I think. And he's fighting in Mexico in his hometown, so the crowd's gonna be on his side. MMA Holic said, "What do you think is the most nervous bet you ever made pick 'em?" Like the most nervous bet, I think that was I can't even remember, bro. Like the most nervous I've ever been for when I had a parlay was that card when I had Vicente Luque against RDA plus money. I had him in a parlay with Dawodu, and when that fight was going the distance, when I went to the scorecards, and even though like fucking Dawodu was like minus 400 there on the live odds, I was like thinking about cashing out. Then I was so nervous. I knew that fight could have gone either way, and even then I was like in my fucking mind, and my mind was telling me, no, there's no way they're gonna give it to Cub Swanson. They gave it to Cub Swanson. That was like $300 to win $900, bro. And it was another leg in there. I can't remember who the third leg was, but I think it was the Roundtree. I think it was Roundtree, if I'm not wrong. I think Roundtree fought what was his name? Fucking that guy that was knocked out 3 times or 4 times at heavyweight, moved on to light heavyweight. But yeah, that was like the most nervous I've ever been for when the fight went the distance. And the biggest bet that I've ever lost was $800 on fucking, who was it? I think it was Kamaru Usman when he got head kicked into the Shadow Realm. That was the biggest bet that I've ever lost. I've never bet that much money on a single fight after that. The biggest other bet that I ever lost was $500 on 5 units on I think it was that Brzezinski fight when he fought Boudet, and they robbed my boy Brzezinski there. Like, I've lost a ton of money on these fucking stupid decisions. And I can't believe they gave it to fucking Dawodu too. When they said unanimous decision, I honestly thought they were gonna give it to Dawodu. But Dawodu is an automatic fade for me. I'm never betting fucking Dawodu as long as he's in the UFC ever. Because he just doesn't throw enough volume out there, bro. He's very low volume. Doesn't throw enough out there. Like, just very fucking, has no finishing ability. Like, I knew I should have just kept Dawodu out of the parlay. Like, I should have just kept him out of the parlay. I still would have made good money if I just had Luque. Luque was at plus 110, and the other leg was the Roundtree. I think it was Roundtree, yeah. And I should have known fucking Dawodu is now fucking horrible. Alex, so what do you think about? Yeah, I read that one. Sue said we need some dogs to hit this week. Yeah, bro, the last card was favorite heavy. They only had one underdog. And I should have just stayed on Taporia, bro. I gave out a prop. I knew that KO was coming too. Like on the inside, I knew that fucking KO from Taporia was coming. It was plus 300 too. Like that's what I had that as a prop of the week. But I should have known. Like I wanted fucking Volkanovski to win so badly too. Yeah, it was sad to see Volkanovski get executed out there. He got freaking executed out there. Absolutely fucking laid out clean. Like I haven't seen anyone knocked out that brutally at 145. I can't remember the last person that was knocked out that brutally at 145. I mean, Topuria's like an absolute freaking killer. This guy's an executioner. Yo, did you guys see Jamal Host posted the same thing that Topuria did? He posted that he's a 205 light heavyweight champion, undisputed light heavyweight champion now. I mean, he's going the same fucking route as Topuria now. And how do you guys think Topuria versus Rodriguez goes, you guys? I think Topuria would beat him though, man. Topuria's boxing is too clean. I think you could take him down too. Your Rodriguez takedown defense is horrible. I mean, against guys that can actually wrestle and take him down, like Topuria has really good wrestling, good grappling, good submission game. And I have a hard time seeing. Yair could definitely catch him with a head kick. We've seen Topuria get knocked down with a head kick before from Jai Herbert. But honestly, bro, like I think that Topuria would beat him though. He's way tougher, and he's only 27 years old, so he's only gonna be improving right now. At 27 years old. Alright, so let's do the next one now, guys. So you guys are picking Aguilar. I might pick flip to Aguilar too after the wins. I want to see what the size difference is between the two guys, because the 10-inch reach advantage is crazy, to be honest. I don't want to pick against a 10-inch fucking reach advantage. It's crazy. But let's see what happens. Let's talk about the next fight now, guys. So I got Mendoza, likely by decision, but I could pick flip on this one. I might pick flip. Because I don't know if Mendoza's going to win a decision, to be honest, because cardio is horrible after the first round and a half. Alright, guys. Christian Quinones taking on Raoni Barcelos. And, yeah, I know you guys might disagree on this one with me. Barcelos. I'm picking Christian Quinones, man. I've given up on Raoni Barcelos. I bet on Kyler Phillips by decision. That came through for us. And Kyler Phillips knocked him down. I mean, Kyler Phillips isn't really known for his knockdown power. And, like, the way he got knocked out by Umar Nurmagomedov, like, Umar throwed him that knee right down the middle and hit him with the left hook. It was a short left hook, too. It wasn't, like, a crazy, like, winging left hook or anything. It was, like, a short left hook. And knocked him out clean, laid him out clean. I mean, that was a freaking nasty left hook from Umar. Like, his only good win in the last 5 fights is to Trevin Jones. I mean, Trevin Jones is fucking horrible. Not even the UFC anymore. And Trevin Jones is losing on the regional MMA too now. I think I remember betting. I bet against Trevin Jones in his last fight. It was in Cage Warriors. I think it was Cage Warriors. He fought Hernandez. I think it was Hernandez. Let me see if I remember that. I think Trevin Jones fought Roberto Hernandez. Yeah, he fought Roberto Hernandez, and that was like an even money fight there. Yeah, Trevin Jones is like, and I mean he's got some decent wins. I mean he beat Khalid Taha, decision, Saidner Magomedov, Chris Gutierrez. Like he's got some decent wins. Kurt Holloway, like, but that was like way back in the day, bro. Like he hasn't had a solid win since like fucking 2020. Like, and he's 36 years old fighting at 135. Like I just can't pick against fucking. I can't pick a 36-year-old bantamweight. Even though he's way better fighter than Christian Quinones. Christian Quinones, like, he's got really good striking, really good power on the feet, but his grappling is horrible. His takedown defense is horrible. I could definitely see Ronnie Barcelos taking him down and just, like, freaking controlling him on the ground, submitting him. I don't know, man. I think Quinones might be able to catch him with the hook, because I think Barcelos is taking too much damage at this point. But I'm not betting Christian Quinones though. I'll pick him to win as a dog here, but I'm not betting fucking Christian Quinones. I did bet him his last fight. I mean, I bet him by KO there, and he got knocked down and submitted. So I just can't pick a 37-year-old bantamweight anymore. Like I feel like his reaction time isn't all the same anymore. His reaction time is horrible now. Anton said, "Who are you picking in Topuria versus Evloev?" I'm picking Topuria, man. I don't think Evlo's gonna be able to take him down and hold him down. Anton said, what about when Josh Emmett knocked out Bryce at UFC 26? Yeah, that was a fucking. I was genuinely worried about Bryce Mitchell, bro. Like I was worried about Bryce Mitchell. I honestly thought he was freaking dead. Thank God he wasn't fucking dead. Holy shit. I want to see that matchup again, bro. Like fuck. I want to see Evlo fight Josh Emmett. To be honest, that'd be a decent matchup for Evlo. But I think they're just gonna build up Evlo for for Topuria, to be honest. I don't think maybe like I think for a good matchup for Volkanovski at 145 would be Evloev, who's not really all that dangerous, doesn't really have much finishing ability on the feet, and just kind of wrestles you down. I don't think he would be able to wrestle down Volkanovski like that. So I think Volkanovski can beat up a guy like Evloev if they fight right now. But yeah, you never know how Volkanovski's gonna come back, bro. Back-to-back knockout losses, like people are never the same. Yo, we got UFC celebrities and classics in the house right now. What's good, brother? He said, just to send you massive regards, getting ready for work, bro. I appreciate you tuning in, brother. Make sure you guys check out UFC celebrities and classics, man. This dude's been putting in the work for forever. Let's freaking go, man. I appreciate that. And he said, yeah, bro. When he started having seizures, shit was insane. I was live on that fight too, fight card. I mean, I was like, is he gonna wake back up or is he freaking dead? Like I was like worried about him. And before the fight, like I was like, yo, I had a feeling that he was gonna get knocked out. I mean, I picked Bryce Mitchell by decision, but if you guys go back watch the stream, I was like, he might get knocked out here because I had a hard time seeing him taking down Mehmed when I was watching the fights live, and he just got laid out clean. Like that was a nasty knockout too. But the way fucking Topuria knocked out Volkanovski was just next level, bro. He like as soon as he landed the punch, I mean Volkanovski was out cold. Like his eyes were open. He was fucking out cold. Like the both of those knockouts were nasty. Like crazy knockouts there. And was that I really think Bryce could make 135, man. I really do. What Bryce Mitchell needs to do is move to a fucking legit camp and train with those high level guys, and don't just fucking leave that stupid farm that he trains with. That's what pisses me off about Bryce Mitchell. He trains at that stupid fucking farm. He needs to move to like Cliff FC, like MMA Lab, like or Extreme Couture. Like if he really wants to improve his striking, he's got to go train with the high level guys and stop training at that fucking dumb farm that he trains at. I've been saying this for the longest times, bro. Bryce Mitchell needs to fucking leave that stupid farm. Alright, guys, let's talk about the next fight now. So, I got Christian Quiñones by, I think he can, I'm going to pick Christian Quiñones by knockout. I think he can knock out, Ronnie Barcelos. But I could be dead wrong. I'm definitely not confident in that pick. Because I told you guys, I'm not fucking betting Christian Quiñones. But, I think Christian Quiñones can, like, catch him on the chin and put him out, because we've seen Barcelos get dropped every single fight now. Like he's been getting dropped almost every single fight. Even Kyler Phillips dropped him. I mean, Kyler Phillips doesn't really have a ton of power, and if you can drop him, I think Christian Quiñones can drop him too, and then finish him maybe. The Big, you said, are you happy with this card, bro? I'm actually happy with this card. I'm just so glad we're not going back to the freaking dumb Apex. Like I'm actually happy with that. Like I'm glad we're not going back to the Apex. We're gonna be in front of a crowd here. And the Mexican crowd is actually pretty decent. Alright guys, let's talk about the next one. So we got I did a complete 180 on this fight. Torres taking on Duncan. I did a complete 180 on this one because I was picking Duncan early on. Then I was like, let me go watch some more tape on this guy Duncan, and then I had to go back watch some more tape on Torres. And bro, like I'm so confident that Manuel Torres is going to knock him out that I fucking picked him as a lock of the week. Like, I'm so confident that he's going to knock him out in the first round, too. Because Chris Duncan, like, he was getting hurt. He almost got finished against Charlie Campbell, too. Eventually, Charlie Campbell got overjealous and got knocked out himself. Like, but, I mean, even against Omar Morales, Omar Morales was catching with some good hooks. Thing about Omar was that he just got taken down in the second, third round, kind of gassed out. But yeah, I think Manuel Torres has solid takedown defense. I know he's been submitted twice before, but that was very early on. So I think he's gonna be sharpening up his takedown defense, and he trains out of New Mexico. I think doesn't he fight out of New Mexico? Yeah, he fighting out of Mexico, so he's been training out of there. So he should be his cardio should be decent here. And like the way he knocked out Nicholas Mota was crazy. His KO prop, I bet his KO prop plus 165 there against Nicholas Mota, and that was one of our best bets there. That was like when I really started making content on YouTube. And I was pretty confident on Moreno Torres against Nicholas Mota. Now, this is going to be a tougher matchup for him. This is a guy that can mix and take down. This is a guy that trains with Dustin Poirier. Chris Duncan is not a bum. Like, that's why I was picking Chris Duncan early on. He trains at American Top Team. Those guys are on all the good stuff over there. You guys know what I'm talking about. So Chris Duncan can definitely, like, if he survives the first round, I think he can, like, put it on, mix in the takedowns. I mean, put it on Manuel Torres in the later rounds. Squeak out a decision, but I think he's gonna get knocked out here in the first round. I'm pretty confident Manuel Torres is here to get it done. Anton said, "Yeah, I love getting cards back to back with fans." Exactly, bro. Like, I honestly thought this card was gonna be in the Apex before I saw that it was in Mexico City. I'm so freaking glad, bro. Like, I couldn't be more happy with this card not being in freaking Apex. I think we're gonna go to the Apex next week after this, which is kind of sad. But at least we're gonna be going over to the for that UFC 299 in Miami, right? So that's gonna be decent, I think. That's gonna be decent, bro. We're gonna be fucking back and forth. We're only gonna be the Apex for one card in between, and that's the March 2nd card, I think. I think that Gazee versus a Biggie Boy card. That's the one. But yeah, I think Torres is gonna get it done by knockout. He should be able to find a stoppage here. Yeah, I'm pretty confident Manuel Torres here by knockout, but just bet the money line if you're gonna bet it. Yeah, just bet the money line. There's no reason to chase a knockout here, because he might knock down Chris Duncan a couple of times and then win a decision. But I think he's gonna get the knockout. I don't know what the knockout prop is yet. Have you seen the knockout props drop? Manuel Torres. Let's see. Okay, the knockout prop hasn't dropped yet. Under 1.5 is minus 200 here, so I could see the under. I think this fight's gonna be finished under 1.5 rounds. But you might as well take the KO prop for for Torres, because I don't think Chris Duncan is finishing him in the first round. You're gonna get plus money on Manuel Torres knockout. I don't think they're gonna give us plus 170 or plus 165 as last time though, because they gave us good plus money last time against Nicholas Mota. But I think he's gonna knock him out here. Duncan got sent to the Shadow Realm against Slava Klaus. I mean, he took down Slava Klaus a couple of times, but Slava Klaus' takedown defense is horrible. So I think Torres' takedown defense should be solid here. Anton said, I really think Torres can go far, really marketable too. Yeah, his fighting style is really fun, bro. It's fan-friendly for fighting style. He absolutely goes for the knockout each and every time. He's not a guy that's going to be willing to win a decision out there. He's going to be looking for the knockout each and every time. He's got some of the nastiest elbows I've ever seen since I've been watching MMA. I mean, that last knockout could have been a walkout KO if he just didn't throw ground and pound. Because he laid out Nicholas Mota with the nastiest elbow I've ever seen. It was like, I think it was a left elbow too. It's one of the nastiest elbows out there. You guys are all with me on Torres? Yeah, I think Torres is going to get this done. Let's talk about the next one, guys. So next up, we got I got Torres by first round knockout there. So Hargui taking on Sam Hughes. Now this line, I was like early on, I was like, these lines might be a little bit too wide for Hargui, but I think it's justifiable. Now Sam Hughes isn't really dangerous, so I don't think Hargui's gonna have to worry about getting knocked out here. Now if you guys want to chase underdogs here, I mean, Sam Hughes, this isn't plus 500. Honestly, not a bad look. But I don't think he's going to be able to take down Hargui. Hargui's takedown defense is decent. The Sindo is a very strong girl for the weight class since he wasn't able to hold her down. I think Hargui's going to... I don't know. I don't think she's going to knock her out. I'm calling decision here. Yeah, I think she's going to decision Sam Hughes. Sam Hughes is very tough. She's got a chin on her. She got outworked by Luana Pinheiro, who's got 1 round cardio. So Harguis has a cardio here. She's got the volume. Much better striker. I think Harguis should be able to get it done. Likely by decision here. Yo, what's good, Anthony Rivera Medina, bro? He said Sam Hughes plus 3.5 bet for sure. She might be able to win in 1 round at least, yeah. I think that should be decent there. But I could see like Hargui just piecing her up on the feet, and Sam Hughes, even when she gets a takedown, I don't think it'll be enough. take the seal the round for her. So and you can't trust the judges either, bro. Look at Paulo Costa and Whitaker. The judges messed up everyone that bet the Paulo Costa point spread on that fight. So you never know what the judges are gonna do. That's why I stopped betting point spreads after I got burned a couple of times. Yeah, I got burned a couple of times on that point spread bet because the judges sometimes they'll just they're so ignorant. They don't. One judge will have it 29-28. The other judges will have it 30-27. Like it's fucking wild, bro. That Paulo Costa fight was 29-28, and some judges had it 30-27. It's crazy. And Antoine said, I also loved it that this pay-per-view start time 7 p.m. prelims. Does it really start at 7 p.m.? I had no fucking clue that it started at 7 p.m. That's crazy. That's a little bit late, but that's probably fucking for the better. Anthony Herrera said that women's fights really go 30-27, and Paula was getting pieced up about the whole first round though. That's fair, yeah, that's fair. But Paulo Costa was landing more damage on the first round, but I get what you mean. Yeah, Sam Hughes point spread. What is that point spread on Sam Hughes? Sam Hughes point spread. Plus 180. Honestly, that's not a bad look there. Yeah, that's a decent look there. Plus 180 for her just to win one round. I think she can do that. Yeah, I think she can win at least one round out of 3 rounds. Alright guys, let's move on to the next fight. I don't want to spend too much time on this one. Hergy, this isn't nothing, but I could see Sam Hughes making it close with the takedowns. Hergy should be able to bounce back here, but the line is way too wide. I mean, I'm not going to parlay her at this line. Decision prop is minus 135. I think the decision should be good here. I don't know if I'll better decision though. I haven't got around to it. Let's talk about the next one now, guys. We got Roger Jr. taking on Ricky Tercios next. Rojas Jr. taking on Tercios. Now, if Tercios was dangerous on the feet, maybe I would have been like, okay, maybe he's got a chance here. But I don't think he's gonna get this done, bro. Tercios is very dangerous. Like, not dangerous. I mean, he's really busy on the feet. Throws a ton of volume out there. But his takedown defense is horrible. I think they're giving Rosa Jr. this matchup for a reason here. And yeah, I think he's gonna get this done. I think Rosa Jr. gonna get this done. I could see him getting a submission too, which is the prop of the week, plus 200 for Rosa Jr. submission. I could see him getting a submission here in the second, third round. I think he is gonna take down Ricky Tercios down. But Ricky Tercios has really good scrambles though. Like, he doesn't stay on his back for too long. I could see Rosa Jr. catching his neck at one of those scrambles though. I'm not parlaying Rosa Jr. here, but I think it should be safe to parlay. I actually think it should be safe to parlay here. But Tercios is very tough though. Like, he's only been knocked out one time by Moreno Martinez. Moreno Martinez, Moreno Martinez is in the live stream sometimes. So, like, Moreno Martinez is a pretty chill dude. He hangs out with us sometimes in the live streams. Whenever we do live fight companions for the for MMA, regional MMA. But yeah, knocked out by Moreno Martinez is not a good look. But that was like 5 years ago. I think Rosa Jr. knocked out Terrence Mitchell, but Terrence Mitchell is not a UFC level guy. Was fighting out of Alaskan reason, so yeah, I think Roger Jr. will be able to get a submission. I'll look at the submission decision prop for Roger Jr. here. I hope he doesn't think that he's gonna be knocking a Ricky Tercios because he knocked out Terrence Mitchell. Because sometimes when these guys, these fighters that start knocking people out, they don't really go back to their wrestling anymore because they want to knock people out. So I'm worried about that for Roger Jr. But I think when if he starts striking on the feet for a bit, DQ Tursus cracked him a couple of times. I think he might go back to wrestling, to be honest. Man finally said good call, bro. I can't stay up too late like you young bucks. I appreciate you coming hanging with us, my family, bro. Hope you have a good night, man. Anthony said, love the overs in this Rodic fight. I could definitely go over, but I feel like a submission is live, though. And Ricky Turcios, like, I don't think he's ever been sub in the past. Like, he's never been sub, but he's never fought Rose Jr., though. Rose Jr. has legit grappling. He's very physically strong, too. I mean, Turcios has some good wins. I mean, he's got a win over Dan Argueta. Brady Houston by split. I mean, he got dropped in that Brady Houston fight, didn't he? Am I wrong, or did he get dropped in that fight? I can't remember. But yeah, I think Roger Jr. will be able to get a submission. I'm calling late submission, like maybe second, third round submission for Roger Jr. here. Might just be a decision though, cause Ricky Turcios is very tough though. But he's like, he gives up his back when he's trying to work his way up. So I could maybe see like Roger Jr. catching him in a submission. My family said I want Rogers to win, but Rogers' gas tank is not questionable. I mean, like, that was against Christian Rodriguez, bro. Christian Rodriguez moving up to 145 now against Isaac Delgarian. I think he's fighting Delgarian now. I mean, he missed weight too. Rodriguez missed weight for that fight too. Rodriguez should be fighting at 145 the whole time. Yeah, he almost finished Rodriguez too. He had a rear naked choke at one point on Rodriguez. I don't think cardio is all that bad. I was seeing him go 3 rounds before on Dana White Contender Series against Mando Gutierrez, and he looked pretty decent there. His cardio was just a problem against Christian Rodriguez because Christian Rodriguez has a ton of power, way more dangerous on the feet, has knockout power too, and was fighting at like cutting ton of weight to make 135, and even then he was missing weight. I mean, Rodriguez was missing weight. I think his cardio is gonna be more than fine here. I like Roger Jr. to get it done by like late submission or decision. Alright guys, let's talk about the next fight now. Next up, who we got next up? We got Joe Huber next up. Yo, thanks for subscribing, Wyatt Tran brother. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Anthony said Roger couldn't get that bum on that Contender Series out of there. Mando is a pretty tough fucking veteran though. Like I think Mando's bounced back and got a win. I've seen Mando fight in the again. I can't remember who he fought. Let me see. Who did Mando fight? I think we're probably gonna see Mando back in back in the UFC at some point. But Ando, like, he lost to some other man by like jumping fucking knee. Like, some other man's in the UFC now, so like he's only losing to good guys. I mean, even then, like, Mando's like is a good wrestler though. Like, he's not, and he was very young, bro. He's only like fucking 18 years old back then. Even now, he's only 19 years old. Like, even now, like, fucking Joe, like, Roy Jr. is only 19 years old. So I'm not personally parlaying him, but I'm gonna attack the submission prop. I thought Mando was fighting someone. I can't remember. I'm probably mixing him up with someone else. That wasn't Mando then who I saw the fight. Yeah, he lost to some other man. Was it that fight that I was watching? Yeah, he did lose to some other man. But some other man looked horrible. Didn't some other man look horrible out there too? On the Dynamite Contender Series? Yeah, he looked horrible before that fight. He looked horrible. Yeah, I was mixing up Mando with someone else. Yeah, he got fucking knocked out with ground and pound in the first round on the Dynamite Contender Series. He's also a young cat who's only 26 years old. So all these guys coming into the UFC now are like way too young. I mean, the over 2.5 is probably live here, but I'm just gonna sprinkle submission for Roy Jr. I'm not really playing over 2.5 rounds. It's not even plus money. If it was like, is it plus money here over 2.5 rounds? If it's plus money, maybe then it's probably a decent look here. Let's see if it's plus money. Roy Jr. over 2.5 rounds is minus 125. Honestly, that's not bad. Minus 125. I thought it was like probably minus 200. Yeah, Turcios has really good scrambles. So I could see him like going to a decision here. But I could also see like Royval Jr. catching his neck at some point. Because he is going to get taken down. Tertius has horrible takedown defense. Well, the submission prop was plus 200. Now it's plus 175. So I'm not the only one that thinks that he can get a submission. But personally, like, I don't have any bets on this fight. I'm probably not going to bet this fight. I'm not going to bet this fight. I'm just going to take it easy on this one. I only got 3 bets on this card. Like, I'm just not betting a ton of money on this card. There's no need to bet like too much on this card. Actually, I think the Bellator card is pretty decent for betting wise. I like Renan for her on that one. I like fucking the other one was fucking Romero. I think Romero plus money is pretty decent too. I think fucking Santos is done. And the other one that I like was Renan for her, yeah. And some value on some other underdogs. So Braga like plus fucking 300, 400, plus 450 Braga. The Bellator card is pretty decent too. I'm gonna be saving my fucking bankroll for UFC 299 mostly. I do so much better on pay-per-views than I fucking do on fight night cards. Anthony says submission is live early though, yeah. Antoine said I'm still shocked. Joe Huber lost to Trey Ogden, yo. Trey Ogden's a weird fighter, bro. Like Trey Ogden has fucking weird style out there, bro. I don't know what's going on with Trey Ogden, bro. Like Trey Ogden is fighting someone now, right? He's a favorite now. I can't remember who's fighting, but Trey Ogden is a tricky fucking customer out there. Just has really good jab. I mean, really good, decent striking. For a grappler, like Trey Ogden has decent striking. That was his debut too. Like he just fucking fumbled the bag in his debut, so it is what it is. But that can happen from time to time. Chadson Tertius here. I get it. I mean, this one is only 19 years old, but I think this is a good matchup for him. There's a reason they're giving him Ricky Tertius in this matchup. They're not giving him a step up in competition anymore. They tried giving him a step up with the Christian Rodriguez. I think this is a matchup that you should definitely win. Yo, appreciate subscribing, Anthony Medina, brother. Hunter said, pick 'em thoughts on Aguilar versus Torres parlay. I don't really parlay like underdogs like that. Just play underdogs straight up, bro. If you're gonna play Aguilar, just play him straight up on the money line. But I think that's probably gonna cash. That's a decent parlay there. Antoine said I'm still shocked. Joe Huber lost to Trey Ogden. Yeah, that can happen from time to time. Trey Ogden is just weird out there, bro. He's got a weird style. Like his striking is pretty legit. I mean, we always underrated his striking. But for a guy known for his grappling, his striking is legit too. And that was his debut. That was Joe Hooper's debut. Like he just kind of got nervous, I think, out there. Had the debut jitters out there. All right, guys, let's talk about the next fight now. Joe Hooper taking on Francisco Prado. Now, Joe Hooper was my fucking lock of the week inside the distance against Christian Giagos, because I knew Christian Giagos was gonna gas out there. Now, Prado's a tough customer, man. Prado has a ton of power on the feet. And I haven't had the best of luck fucking picking Prado fights. I picked Prado over Malarkey, and he lost by getting out-grappled in that one. Then I picked Jaitar. I think I picked a Jaitar in that one. Or I think I picked Flip. I can't remember exactly what happened in that one. But yeah, Prado, like, he knocked out a Jaitar in that one. We found out that Jaitar is an absolute fraud, though. Both of the Jaitar brothers are absolute fraud. Potato Man. That's what they call him, the Potato Man. Because he was trying to smuggle in fucking PEDs on camp. You guys remember that shit? That was crazy. He was trying to fucking smuggle in PEDs and shit. And he said he was a potato. It was potatoes. That shit was fucking ridiculous. Joe Huber, like, he's going to be a much better point fighter here. Has better cardio. Is the UFC tested fighter here. But, Prado has a ton of power in the first round. He can definitely crack Joe Huber's chin. So, I was thinking about parlaying Joe Huber, but I probably won't. Because he got hurt badly in the first round against Christian Giagos. And someone that has better cardio can probably knock him out. But even that fight against Lucas Almeida, I mean, he got cracked a couple of times against Lucas Almeida too in the Dana Contender Series. But he's tough, he's gritty, he's going to survive the first round. then really find his timing later in the second, third round, then find a finish or decision. I don't think he's finishing Prado though. If you like Prado, finish only for Prado is what I like here. What is that setting up? Finish only for Prado. Because if he's just going to finish in this fight, I think Prado is going to be the one finishing him. Prado has decent cardio too, but I think Joe Huber has better cardio. Prado finish only. What's the finish only here? So Prado finish only plus 195. Wow. That's crazy. I'm probably going to bet that Francisco Prado finish only. Because I just don't think that Joe Huber is going to finish him. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I could be wrong. But I don't think Joe Huber is going to finish him at all. I think there's a finish that's probably going to be for Prado early on. And Joe Huber is going to win a decision. I'm picking Joe Huber decision here. Anton said I like this card for betting, but I like the overs and unders. I only have like 2-3 betting spots on this card, bro. I'm not really fucking betting a ton of money on this one. Right now, I only have like fucking less than 3 units on this card. One of them is fucking Luis Rodriguez plus 100. And the other one is Yair Rodriguez, money 9. The other one was half a unit on Chris Duncan, but I switched my pick from fucking Chris Duncan. And I cashed out my bet. Those are the only 3 spots that I have right now. I'm still having fucking... I'm going to do the parlay, Naimov parlay, Charez parlay, and the Moreno parlay. I'm going to do that parlay. That's the parlay that I gave up for parlay of the week. Hunter said losing to Trey Arden is such a big red flag. Bro, Trey Arden is underrated though. Like, that's his debut. We can give him a break for losing his debut there. He just kind of like was a step behind Trey Arden in that one. Trey Arden is like very tricky, bro. But I'm personally I don't have any bets on this fight right now. Maybe I'll think about Prado finish only. If there's gonna be finishes, it's probably gonna be from Prado's side. And if you're getting plus 195 for Prado finish only, which is crazy. And if you go the distance, you're gonna get your money back because I don't think Prado's winning a distance in here. Yeah, minus plus 195 for Prado finish only. It's crazy. I can't believe it's that much. They're probably expecting Prado not to finish him at all here. The over 2.5 is minus 120. I think it goes the distance though, more than likely. But if there's a finish, it's probably going to be from Prado's side here. Chat's picking Joe Huber too. I think Joe Huber is much more technical fighter than Prado. But Prado does have that power, so he can definitely change the fight with one punch. Anton said, this is such a banger, man. Prado is going to bring it. Yeah, Prado does bring it early on. He's got fight-ending power, but he's only 21 years old. He's very young, bro. I couldn't believe that he's only 21. He's almost 22 years old in a couple of months. But it's crazy that he's only fucking 21 years old. And Joe Huber, like, is better point fighter. He's going to be one of winning minutes at range, I think. He's got good leg kicks, good kicks at range. Better technically. Prado has more power, so doesn't throw a ton of volume out there from Prado, but I think Prado can maybe hurt him. I think Joe Huber will be able to survive the first round and win a decision here. So I got Joe Huber by decision here. That's what I'm picking, Joe Huber by decision here. Hunter said that Prado could chin Joe Huber. Giagos only has a single knockdown in the UFC and he cracked Joe Huber hard. Giagos is pretty fucking powerful early on though. Like Giagos has some power early on. But he's got no cardio. Giagos has no cardio though. That's why I was so confident in the fucking Joe Huber in that fight. Because I knew that like Giago was going to gas out. Giago gasses out every fight. But Prado's a way tougher fight than Giagos, I think. Even though Giagos has a UFC experience and more than Prado. But let's see what happens, man. This would be a decent matchup here. Everyone's picking, chat's picking Joe Huber here. So I'm with you guys. I think Joe Huber should be able to get it done. Well, we hit fucking 25 likes. You guys are fucking absolute savages for destroying the like button. Holy shit. It's crazy. I appreciate you guys liking the stream. Let's talk about the co-main event now, guys. We got 5-round fight, 2 5-round fights coming up now. Rodriguez, Ortega. I'm a big Ortega fan, but he's not gonna get this done. Ortega, like, his striking is not that good. His takedowns are not that good. He's very tough though, very gritty. But he's got 2 wins one over Frankie Edgar and John B. Yeah. Even though he was kind of dominating John B, and Rodriguez was losing to John B before he caught him with that up fucking elbow. I think it was nasty up elbow. And the last like 10 seconds, I think it was like last 30 seconds. I can't remember exactly. That was crazy, yeah. Rodriguez should be able to piece him up at range, and Ortega, I don't really trust his wrestling enough here for him to pick him here. I think Rodriguez he's been way more active than Ortega. He's fought like almost 3 times since Ortega's fought. I mean, he's fought twice since he fought Ortega. This is a rematch, by the way. So, in the first fight, I mean, Rodriguez was having success at range. Then I can't remember who initiated the takedown. I think it might have been Ortega that initiated the takedown, and Yair had him an armbar off his back or something like that, and broke his arm. So that's why it was a TKO stoppage there. And I was in Ortega in that fight. I'll be honest with you guys. I think I picked Ortega in that one because I thought his jiu-jitsu was gonna be way better, but I wasn't expecting him to be defending fucking submissions from Yair. And Yair is younger here too. I like Yair here. I think Yair is gonna get this done. Antoine said, "I feel like the UFC is sacrificing a fan favorite in this co-main event." I think they're just trying to get rid of Brian Ortega in the rankings, bro. He's not all that active. Barely ever fights. Hunter said Ortega has taken way too much damage. Yeah, not that Yair hasn't taken damage. He's coming off a knockout loss in his last fight, so. But I think that Yair has more left in the tank than Ortega at this point. But maybe the time off is good for Ortega, maybe. But I'm personally not parlaying Ortega. I mean, Yair. But I like the straight money in playing Yair here. Because I'm not sure if he's going to finish Ortega. Even though the first fight, he kind of got a fluky TKO finish in that one. But Ortega's very tough, man. Very gritty. He survived the beating from freaking Volkanovski. So he's not going to give up on himself. I'll say that much right now. Like, Ortega's a freaking tough freaking TC. I've been a big T-City Ortega man, or T-City Ortega fan for the longest times, but I don't like the time off. You can't be taking this much time off in between fighting when you're fighting at this level, and come back. Think you're gonna come back the same way. Maybe he looks better here. Maybe he looks a lot better. Maybe the time was better for him. But I think I like Yair here a ton. I think I got medium to high confidence pick on Yair here. He should be able to get it done. Chat's picking Rodriguez at here, 75%. I think, yeah, Rodriguez should be able to get it done. I don't know if he's going to finish him, though. Like, I was leading a decision. I picked him by knockout, like a late 4th round knockout. But I think decision is more likely here, because... what's the totals in this fight? I want to see what the totals are. This is a 5-round fight, by the way. I mean, the line's coming down. I bet him at minus 155, and he's minus 48 now. I should have waited. I didn't expect the line to go the other way. Over 2.5 rounds is minus 155. I like the over 2.5 rounds here. I think this is going to go past this 2.5 rounds. To go the distance is plus 160. I don't know if it's going to go the distance, but I think it goes over 2.5 rounds. Yair by submission plus 1,000. I highly doubt that he's going to submit him. Even though he had a nasty armbar submission locked in the first fight. Yair by KO plus 180. Just money line A. Either way you're gonna bet this is money line A. I think the money line is the best option for this one. Yo, what's good, Chris Morel, bro? Good to see you here, Fight Round, bro. Guys, make sure you go check out Fight Round, man. I'm gonna fucking pin a channel here. Get our boy to fucking 50 subs already. Come on, we can probably get him to 50 subs here. He's been making content, bro. Been putting in the work, and also get let's fucking get MMA Alcoholics to fucking 100 subs. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna drop their link too, man. I did a podcast with make sure you guys check it out. We did a podcast for the UFC 298 card. Make sure you guys drop them a sub, man. I appreciate you guys. What's good with you, Chris Morel, bro? How you doing today, brother? Alright, guys. So Yair Rodriguez is gonna get this done. I'm not sure if he's gonna finish him though, cause Ortega's very tough, and you can definitely take a beating. But Rodriguez has had better performance against Max Holloway than Ortega did. So I think the striking on the feet, this would be all day a year. On the ground, it's anyone's fight. I think Ortega has very good submission skills, so he can definitely lock in a submission if he hits the ground. But I highly doubt that he's gonna submit Yair. But if anyone can submit Yair on the ground, it's probably Ortega though. But I'm pretty confident that Rodriguez is gonna get this done. And I like his money line play here. It's coming down. Maybe wait a bit, because there's a lot of love coming in on Ortega here. So maybe wait a bit, we'll see what happens. Maybe just maybe bet him at minus 130, minus 120, if you can catch him out at even money. All right, let's talk about the main event now, guys. We've been here fucking almost an hour and a half. We're gonna take it easy after the main event. Almost 2 hours, I mean. So we're having a decent live stream here. I'll probably be live tomorrow again. But let's talk about the main event now, guys. So main event, Brendan Moreno. We got two Brendans going head to head here. We got another rematch here. Moreno. Royval. Now Moreno, like, obviously is a much better fighter everywhere this fight goes. But Royval has crazy pace, crazy cardio. Like, this dude just never slows down. And Royval is an absolute... This dude, his nickname should be Chaos. Like, this dude, his nickname is Raw Dog Royval. Even though that's a pretty sick nickname. He said he's got like... wasn't he the one that said he's got like 4 baby mamas or something? Yeah, it's fucking... I don't know. Maybe that was Andre Feely? I can't remember who it was, but... Yeah, Royval, his nickname should be Chaos, because this dude is a definition of fucking chaos, absolute chaos. Firearm said, bro, we are closing in on 50. I really appreciate you shouting me out. Of course, brother, of course. Let's freaking go, man. I can't wait for it, man. Keep fucking grinding, bro. That's the only way you're gonna get to fucking hit those goals. When you keep grinding, putting in the work week in, week out. Yeah, I think Brendan Moreno is going to get this done. He's very tougher. The only way that Royval beats these guys is he catches them with, like, finishes them. And I hardly see that him finishing Brendan Moreno. Moreno does mixing and takedowns, so he's going to have to be careful, because Royval can definitely snatch with the neck. He can definitely take your fucking neck home with him. But the only guy to ever submit Brendan Moreno was on Ultimate Fighter, and that was Pentosa, who's a champion, so... That's the only guy that ever like submitted him unofficially. He's never been submitted or knocked out in his pro MMA career. And so Moreno, I'm nervous for Moreno though, cause Royval throws a lot of freaking flying knees. Like, he's a very dangerous guy, man. He's very dangerous. Like, this dude never slows down. Has crazy unlimited cardio. He's like a freaking he's like a fucking bunny out there, bro. This dude just hops around all over the fucking octagon. Where you're an orthodox too, throws a lot of fucking spinning back fists. Like, yeah, Royval, I was watching this fight with the Kai Kara fans. This dude caught him with like 3 spinning back fists. So this is gonna be a fun matchup, man. I think this is gonna be a much better matchup than that Albazi versus Moreno fight. Even though Albazi was a top contender, and that would have been a fun matchup for the next title challenger. But I'm actually glad that Royval is taking this fight on short notice. He's taking this fight on short notice, if you guys didn't know. But he's had more than enough time to prepare for this fight. And, yeah, that fight, I think this is going to be a much more fun matchup than that Albazi fight. And Albazi, like, I honestly, even though I picked Albazi over Kai Kara France, I thought Kai Kara France got robbed there against Albazi. That was weird, bro. That they scored it for Albazi there. That was freaking weird. But yeah, I honestly think that this guy should get it done. Moreno should be able to get it done. He's in the parlay of the week. So the parlay of the week is Moreno. The other one is Charez moneyline, Moreno moneyline, and Naima moneyline. Plus 145 per parlay of the week. The lock of the week is Torres, Manuel Torres, minus 135. And the best bets are Naimov inside the distance. I think he's gonna get a knockout. The knockout, I haven't seen let me see the props drop for Naimov yet. I'm just curious. Because when I made the video, the props are still not on Naimov. Naimov is minus 425 now. Holy shit. When I made my graphics, it's minus 275. So his money line is getting absolutely hammered. Crazy. The other money line play is, best bet is Luis Rodriguez. The other one is under 1.5 rounds in the Chavez versus Lacerda fight. And the last one is Jasmine Hargui by decision -135. And the prop of the week is Rosa Jr. by submission +200. Does come down to +175 now, so that's also getting hammered. Alright guys, I fucking appreciate you guys all. Let's see who's live right now. I'll fucking rate someone. Ages MMA is live right now. Is he live right now? I think he just ended it though. Let's see. We'll talk for a bit, then we'll fucking take it. Liam Pick's fight is live right now, so you guys want to go hang out over there for a bit? Yeah, Liam Pick's fight is live. This dude is pretty chill. He knows what he's talking about. He just went live like 6 minutes ago. Make sure you guys come hang out with him there. I'm gonna take it easy for the night, bro. I'm freaking tired from work and shit. But yeah, I appreciate you guys always, man. Coming and hanging out with us as always. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll try to be live tomorrow, and I'll be doing a fight companion on Friday and Saturday. So we'll make sure you guys come hang out with me there, and we'll be live tomorrow, likely like around 9 or 10 o'clock. And yeah, I appreciate you guys as always, man. Shout out to all you guys for coming and hanging with me. And thanks for destroying the like button, man. You guys absolutely fucking destroyed the like button. Holy shit. 26 likes. You guys are absolute savages. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Have a good night, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. And best of luck on this card, guys. Later.